Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about empty things, and I don't have a lot of empty things, but it's just because I get into this habit of just throwing things away, and I need to get into the habit of putting empty stuff just in an empty bin so that I can talk about them to everyone, because I feel like I have a lot of stuff that I do go through all the time, but it ends up going into the trash can. Some of the things I liked and some of the things I did not like. So we are just gonna go straight into it. First, I have some makeup stuff. I have the Prolong Wear Concealer from MAC. This is my empty one. I got it in a lighter color, so I did repurchase it, but I really like this because I find that it does not settle into any fine lines of mine, and I do have fine lines under my eyes due to dryness. I would say that I'm in my mid-20s now. I hate to admit that, but I'm in my mid-20s now, and I do see just dryness, especially depending on what setting powder I use, but I do find that this concealer works the best for not settling into my fine lines, and it is pretty full coverage. Like, I would say if you apply it with the brush, it's really full coverage. If you apply it with the Beauty Blender, it's not as full coverage, but I like to apply mine with the Beauty Blender just because I do get dryness under my eyes. I feel like it kind of helps to absorb any extras so that I don't have a lot of dryness and cakiness under my eyes. So there's the first one. The second one is my Brow Wiz from Anastasia. This is my ride or die. Like, I have to have a backup of one of these because one time I outlined this brow and I was out of clicks, honey. Like, I went to click it up and it was just gone. So I always make sure that I have a backup on hand, and I do use dark brown. Since my hair has been red, I've been using dark brown. Before, I used ebony. So we're in the dark brown range and we're loving it, and this is empty and we got to go get us some more, honey. Okay, the next thing is the Smashbox Photo Finish mascara primer. I love Smashbox, and I work for Smashbox, and there's a lot of things from Smashbox that I do like, but this, I just feel like I liked it at first, and then I can't even say it's because it was old and it got thick that I didn't really like it. Like, I would say after the first week of opening it, I noticed it got like really, really thick and clumpy, and it no longer primed my lashes for mascara. It just made them look like a webby, chunky mess. And I will show you I don't know if you can see that. The applicator has short bristles and then long bristles. I liked to take the long bristles and kind of get down by my lash line and dig up, and then kind of use the shorter bristles to get in there. But I would say that I did not reach for this that often. My Sills Booster from Lancome I liked a lot better because it just wasn't as chunky, and you could, apply it without it just getting really clumpy and gross. So I won't repurchase this, unfortunately. I love you, Smashbox, but no. Next thing is another eyelash. Why am I having trouble saying that? Another eyelash type of product, and it is the Dior Show Pump and Volume. I love to use this on clients at my job because I feel like it gives you the biggest, most built, voluminous set of lashes that you can get other than applying false lashes. But buying my own, this was another thing that got like really clumpy really fast, and I wish that they would redesign the brush because the product inside is so good, but the brush, I just can't get into this. Again, like, the little tiny silicone bristles, they don't help my lashes whatsoever. Like, they kind of keep them short and stubby, and the one that I've been using lately, honestly, is my Estee Lauder mascara. I do like that one, but I also wear false lashes, so like, again, with the clumpiness, like trying to do this and then lashes, and it just got a clumpy mess. The Sumptuous Extreme from Estee Lauder. You just pop that one on, like, and you're good to go. Like, no. And this was like $30-something, so heck no, bitch. All right. Next thing, we're moving along quick. We have, so this is not empty, but I wanted to show you, I threw away my empty one, and I just opened this like maybe a month ago, but this is how far I've already used it. So this lets you know that I use this all the time. This is the Dior Lip Maximizer. It actually has collagen in it, so it helps to boost the collagen in your lips, kind of plumps them. It gives you a tingly feeling, but it's not like the lip injections where it feels like you just ate a spicy taquito and you're gonna die. This one's really nice. I'll actually apply some now because my lips are dry. I don't like to apply a lot when I have a liquid lipstick on, just because I feel like then it gets all slippery and slidey, but I do apply a little bit and I do like it. I have this one, and I also have another backup of this. And then I have a limited edition blue one that they came out with in the spring or summer of last year that I'm kind of saving because it was limited edition. So it's my like barely ever touch this lip maximizer, which I should be using it, but I'm like, it was limited edition and I can never get it again, so I'm trying to save this, honey. But yeah, if you have a chance to try this, it's $36, but I will never go back. I will never go back. I love this. This is something that I keep at my makeup station. I keep this in my bag. I keep one at work because you can never have enough juiciness to your lips. Yeah, that's probably my favorite product out of everything that I have here. No, actually, no. Wait, there's more. So, speaking of lips, I only got this in a travel size because their full size is like huge, and the once you open it, like the expiration time is a year. And I feel like I would take 2 to 3 years to go through the amount that you get in that one. But this is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, and I loved this. I do need to go back out and get some more of this. This I would apply at night. I would apply when my lips were just peeling like crazy in the winter time. I'll show you. It's just like scraped clean. Mine is all gone. And don't mind my nails. I popped a couple of them off, but I do love this. I love this a lot, and it just smells like bubble gum, like that old-fashioned penny candy bubble gum that you used to get. But this doesn't break your jaw. It actually helps the lips. So, it's my favorite lip mask besides the Bite Beauty lip mask. I have the Bite Beauty lip mask in lavender, and that is probably, it's going to take me forever to use that too. But I don't specifically use my lip masks just at night. I do use them every night, but I also use them in the morning before I apply any lipstick, and it just kind of helps when you're wearing a matte lipstick to not look so like snake skinny and like granny lips on deck. You always want to have like a good moisturizing lip mask, and this is the one, honey. You can get this at Sephora. I think Sephora only. That's the only place that I found Laneige products, so check that out. Okay. What's next? What do I want to grab next? Well, we'll just grab this next because this is my last, like, makeup item. This is the Smashbox So Chill Coconut Priming Water, and I'm so sad that there's a little bit left, but when you spray it, like, nothing comes out but little pitter-patters. This was limited edition, and it's gone. But the original Smashbox Priming Water, like, it's a clear one in a clear bottle. That one's just as good. Same formula, basically. This one just had, like, a coconutty... Ooh, excuse me. This one just had, like, a coconutty, vanilla-y scent to it, and the packaging is to die for. I used to sit this up on my vanity like, ha, bitch, and just spray it all over. I like to spray myself with setting spray to the point where I look like a sopping wet dog that was out in the rain. So I did go through this quite quickly, but I go through setting sprays quite quickly. Another one that I really have been liking lately is my Morphe one, the continuous setting spray. This one gives you a little bit more of a dewy finish, but I'll show you because can never get too much of this stuff. It just comes out. It just comes out like a mist that got all up in my nose. And instead of having to keep pumping, this one you don't have to stop. You never have to stop if you don't want to. If you really like that wet dog left out in the rain type of look, you can keep spraying this until it's all gone or until you are, you know, RIP. It ain't gonna last that long though. But this one's only $15, so if you're on a budget, that one's a good one. And that one you can get at Ulta too, baby. All right, next thing. Really all I have left is like skincare types of items, I would say. This is not the original packaging of this next product here. Can you see that? Green Clean Farmacy. It is a makeup melt away cleanser. The original packaging of it either has like a silver or a gold cap. I'm not sure. But this one came in my BoxyCharm and it is almost gone, hunty. Gotta get me a new one. I love this because I use a lot of makeup melting balms in my profession, like taking makeup off on people, taking it off on myself, and I really do find that this one does not leave a nasty residue on your skin. I've tried the Clinique one, there's a Kaolin one that's really good, but all of those I feel like after I'm done, no matter what I do, I still feel like there's this layer that I could just take my nails and just like scrape it off. And this one does not feel like that, and it's really lightweight, and it also is like, I'm pretty sure it's in the clean, like, line of stuff that you can find at Sephora now. So you can go on Sephora.com and click the clean filter or whatever, and there's no extra nastiness in the makeup. Like, it's all organic type stuff, and I'm pretty sure this is under there. I really like this, and it's pretty inexpensive compared to some makeup melting balms, like the Estee Lauder one. Oh my god, you can go yourself because I'm not about to buy that one, and working for Estee Lauder, I know that that one leaves a film on your skin too, so try this one out. This one's really, really good, and I love it, and it did not break me out like some also tend to do, so try that one. The next thing is probably one of the things that I hated the most. So, I am pregnant. And during this pregnancy, I've been very lazy with taking my makeup off. So, I always have makeup wipes somewhere. So, if I get home and I'm exhausted and I'm like, oh, I can't make it up the steps, I cannot make it up there to take this makeup off to save my life. That's where makeup wipes are your best friend, because at least you're getting the makeup off of your skin. You're not just letting it sit on your skin. It's always good to cleanse, but the best thing if you're really lazy like me is to just use a makeup wipe. And I was out of my Philosophy ones, which I really like the Philosophy Purity wipes. Those are my favorite. But I was out of those, so I went to Walmart and I purchased these. Never again. And I purchased them in a 2-pack like an idiot because it was only $1 more to get double the size. So they came in a 2-pack where like these were, one was on top and this one is, I still have, this is my second pack. It's in my empties video because I emptied out the first pack, but this is my second pack. I literally now only use these to take makeup swatches off my hand, or if I pump foundation onto my hand, I wipe this off before I go to work. I also like pump concealer on my finger here and then use that, so I wipe it off of there, but no, honey, not for the face. This dries your face out, but also leaves a nasty, like, oil on your skin. Like, there was no point in me buying these to be lazy and sit on my ass downstairs take it off because I still had nasty oil on my skin. And then it says that it also takes off waterproof mascara. Literally says that right on the packaging. I go to wipe it over my eyes are on fire. They're burning, I'm crying, I'm like, I can't see anything. Then I have to run my ass upstairs to wash my face so I can get this burning makeup remover out of my eyes. This was just all the way around, no. It might work for you, but it did not work for me. No, honey. So next thing, moving right along, I have my Garnier micellar cleansing water. I don't know. I liked it while I had it, and it is cheap. It's like $6 or $7. This was the biphase one, so it had like oil and then water, and it says that there's no oil, alcohol, or fragrance. I will tell you that it's very oily. Like, you have a ton of oil on your face when you wipe this off. So I know it's supposed to remove waterproof makeup, which is why I don't mind it so much that there was a lot of oil, but it's not one of those micellar waters that you can just wipe off your stuff and then just be done. You have oil on your eyes. And so I got to the point where I was just using this for my eyes only. I guess it doesn't really have a scent. For some reason, I felt like it had a little bit of a scent, but it smells like nothing. I probably won't repurchase this because I did like this better, and this I would not take all over my face because I feel like I would break out from this because it does feel really, really oily, like really oily. This takes everything off and then some. Like, it's just scrub it off, rinse it off, and then go in with a cleanser. This, I was using this, and then I would use something to get off my face, and then I would go in with my cleanser, and that's just too many steps for me after I've been working a 9-hour shift all day and taking makeup off people and putting makeup back on people. Like, I just want something easy for myself, and this was probably the easiest thing. So I'm just going to stick with that, and bye-bye, cleansing water. It was good while it lasted. Bye-bye. All right, this is the last thing that I have, and I use a ton of day and night creams. Like, I don't know why I do this to myself, but I open a bunch of day and night creams. Like, currently I have, you just don't even want to know. Like, I was going to open my skincare drawer and show you, but I just have so much open right now, and then I end up wasting some of it, or I end up globbing it on to make sure that, oh, excuse me, I got indigestion right now. It's the pregnancy. I glob a bunch of it on to make sure that I get my use of it before it's expired. But there's one thing that I loved since I started working in cosmetics, and I continue to enjoy and I continue to repurchase, and that is the Estee Lauder Nutritious Night Cream. Now, I have skin that's on the drier side, but I wouldn't say I'm super sensitive because this does have like a pretty strong, like, fruity, tropical, it just smells really good, like luxurious, and it is thick. I don't know if you can see, but it's very thick. The scent does not bother my skin, and the thickness of it is very, very nice for wintertime. I use this more in the wintertime. In the summertime, sometimes I feel like I use it on my nights where I do a lot of exfoliating, and then I want to replenish my skin with something that's a lot more, I don't know, rich and thick, because I do get a lot of dryness right around here, and it tends to show a lot with my foundation, so I really have to keep that hydrated. But in the summertime, I do go more for, if I want something that's really, really hydrating, something like this. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask, and it's like a jelly. Like, it's actually so jelly that if I show you any more than this, it's going to tip out of the jar. But it's very gelatinous. And that hydrates my skin a ton and plumps my skin a ton without being too thick. But right now, I'm loving my Nutritious Night, and I just opened this brand new one. Well, I use it a couple times, but my empty one, I threw it away. Like I said, I'm just really bad at throwing stuff away. But I did want to mention it because I am on my last backup of this, and I need to get more. If you guys go out and buy this, it's in a new packaging now. They redid it and added more pomegranate and antioxidants to it, so it's repackaged. It has a silver cap, and it kind of has like a real cool futuristic bottom to it. It still's in the red though, so if you go to Estee Lauder and you ask them for the Nutritious moisturizer, just tell them that it's in a red jar because it's their only red anything that they have. The whole Nutritious line is red, and their cleanser is really good too. That's another thing that I also threw away, and right now I'm just using my Purity cleanser because that's what I have. But the Nutritious cleanser is really, really good, and it's really frothy and foamy, but it doesn't make your skin feel like so tight that it's gonna rip when you make a facial expression after you wash your face too. So check that out. It also has the same scent as this though, so if you have sensitive skin, I would not recommend it. Well, what I would do is recommend going to an Estee Lauder counter and asking them for a sample of it, because they will give you a sample of it. And I feel like I do kind of have sensitive skin, but the scent in that does not bother me. So depends on who you are and what type of skin you have, but I think that's it. I don't really have anything else. I was trying to think of something else that I have. The only other thing that I have that is almost empty is this No More Baggage eye cream. It does tighten your eyes. It tightens around your eyes a lot. But it dried my eyes out, and I have like this much of it left, but I don't think I'm going to continue to use it because it just really dried my under eyes out, and I already have dry under eyes, so it helped to tighten and lift my eyes with what little bit of wrinkles I have. But then I feel like it was almost contradicting itself, because if it's going to dry your eyes out, the drier your under eyes are, the more wrinkly they look over time. So it was just like helping me temporarily, but it was hurting me long term. So no more of this either. I think that's everything for this video. Hopefully the next time I talk to you, I won't have these little busted ass nails. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye guys.